Hey, everybody. I'm Boots,
And I'm Coco.
and welcome to this week's episode of Cocoism, the podcast.
What you gotta say, boo? It has been a heavy week. We had Easter yesterday. Now we're in this today.
We'll be in that tomorrow.
All the things. But I'm happy to do it with you.
I mean, I'm just gagging over this look right now. The blue is blue, and it's beautiful from the eyes to the brooches.
I'm Oscars. What's this remind you of?
Wow, just like that chest I wanted to just nestle in, sexy.
What's the name of the person that wears necklaces like this?
Oh my God, is there a person that wears necklaces like
Yes.
Prince?
No, but it will come to us.
It could be anyone. I mean, the world is full.
Why? It's like I had it, but y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. What is his name?
Boy George.
No. This is one of those moments where I think about my mom, and she would have totally known exactly what I was talking
I mean, is it a musician? Is it an actor?
about. He used to do commercials, and he'd be like this. Look, back in the
Mr.
day.
T?
Mr. T. And Mr. T means what's his name? Oh my gosh. I can't remember anyone's name right now.
I just love
Pedro Pascal from the Oscars. I didn't have as big as a brush as you, but hey, she's giving a panther with diamonds.
what I love are the clues and
The confusion.
here to solve it all. Let's start with Happy Birthday Month to
Oh my gosh.
all the Tauruses out there
And the Aries.
and the Aries.
Because we're in Aries season right now, as y'all can tell.
Hey, we're living, we're
Breathing.
celebrating, and I'm so happy to be celebrating today, tomorrow, and the next for this year's birthday.
Oh my gosh. Right.
Wow.
Guess how old I'm going to be, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 36.
I wasn't expecting the reveal.
I mean, I have
That's
nothing.
wild.
You can Google it. So it's like, I can't hide. It is what it is. I'm 36 years young, and I feel like this is the clearest point of my life. I feel like my head to my heart to my soul. I feel one. I feel like we're working together. I have moments
Right.
of really hard times, which I had one this weekend. Thank you for picking me up, because you reminded me, if you wanna be somebody, that's it,
I'm living for that. I mean, we all need to get away. We all need mental relaxation. Honestly, it's okay to hide out, right? It's like our little getaway hideout is in the desert at my mom's place. I don't know why. She just has the most relaxing couches. And there's always the desert just staring right at you.
Loving you.
And I, I'm from there, so I have a lot of family to socialize with and kiki with and entertain. So I was just running around, and I just love. My mom was like, let him rest, let him rest, and so I was happy that you did.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I slept 10 hours on Friday, which, gosh bless, I didn't know it was possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all need to sleep in. Like, I mean, if you're parenting, if you're,
Living.
work early hours, if you're staying up all night, I mean,
Yeah.
that sleep in moment is key.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shout out to Chief Swag Officer. I mean,
Gagged.
are you guys noticing my new mic cover? I mean, what?
And it was one of those moments where it's like we got one and the other one's coming, but we couldn't wait. So then we just, we invited her in early. So thank you, Chief Swag Officer.
I mean, Alexis Curtis. Alexa Curtis.
How many times are you going to say her name?
I'm just obsessed with her. She's the boss.
I mean, she's a former Disney girl, so she knows what she's doing.
I know.
Yeah. She's not messing around.
Hey, follow along, follow her, and get to know what she's about. She's an amazing businesswoman. She's also doing the Love List.
And it's amazing to go on a journey with her. If you have a brand like ours or something else where you need someone to see your brand, it's kind of beautiful because it's like this was like the first round of our brand, and this is like the rebranding. And Chief Swag Officer was there the whole time.
It really was. I'm fascinated by like the dating in this era, right? And it's like, yes, I'm no longer single, but it's like it seems like it would be something fun about it. And the Love List, where it's a matchmaking, and a good friend of ours is doing Reframe Dating. Follow them on Instagram, and it's just like really positive, kind of like reframing your view on yourself, your expectation of a date, and really like what you expect the moment or interaction to be about. So I'm just loving like all their posts. Dr. Love is just giving it, right?
Jeez, I love all this talk about love, right? It's like it's a important topic, and self-love is an important topic that I don't think we spend enough time on. And I think that it's important to take a little moment and like tell us, me, Coco Puffs, Bootsy Rolls, what's one thing today that you love about yourself, Boots? Just one thing.
One thing today that I love about myself is my ability to challenge myself
Hmm.
and to not let my inner doubt win.
Your saboteur.
My saboteur,
Yeah.
you know, it may try and come for me,
Mm.
but I'm walking around it. I'm walking under it. I'm walking over it.
I also think that you're walking right into it. I feel like you make eye contact with it. You're not one to like shy away from an issue. You're like, "What's up?" I respect that. It's I love how I'm showing up for myself and other people in my life today. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I think that the people that like this tea drink it.
I'm so I'm so proud of you, sexy, sexy.
Yeah. Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Wanna
you're
get into
you're
that?
shining. I mean, we're gonna
Shine
get into
bright.
it. There's so much coming up. I
Yeah.
mean, but let's reflect back to last week's
Oh
episode,
my
The
god.
Queer Mirror with the amazing
Mm.
Tiffany Toda.
Which if you haven't done that, go back, watch it. She gives you a lot. We were with a friend over the weekend and he's like, when we watch the podcast, it's like I feel like the answers are here and like you guys bring on people that really give a positive view into like what can be. And I want everyone to realize that it really can be. Like we are our own saboteur. Or is that what it means? It's like we're our own you know what I mean.
Like that. I like when you say that.
And I think that I know that it really can just be that easy. It's still hard when you're in the thick of it, but just know that whatever it is that you want, whatever things that are challenging you, there is a way through it. By what Boots said is looking right at it, not going underneath, not going around. Maybe not like we're not like tackling each other like football, but we're confronting each other, maybe shaking hands because we ain't hugging. We ain't hugging our problems. We're shaking our hands, be like, love you, girl. I see you. Now go live your life in my head. Yeah.
Keep it cute. I
Keep it
mean, keep it cute. I appreciate the question, and I think we're both. I was just moments ago saying like I'm just so proud of us,
cute.
you know, and again, it's like facing and walking through fears, right? And there's no self doubt, and if there is, you can overcome it. Well, I mean, I can talk about the season finale of Paradise, the show, which is the ending of season 2. You know, so if you're familiar, Sinatra, you know, she's always letting the show have it. The ending was a bit shocking to me.
So if we haven't watched Paradise, it's on Hulu. There's 2 seasons. I don't know how from the season 1 to season 2, they keep you just like you're like something's about to happen end episode, and they keep you in all the way until 2nd season, episode 8, finale. I'm like, something happens and I'm like, you know, when you're like looking around, you're like, "Don't stop, what's next?" It's like, it won't stop. Sinatra, I mean, I'm gonna have to say it, one of my favorite singers of all time is Frank Sinatra, so it's like every time I heard it, it was just like it made me happy to hear that. But also the actress that plays Sinatra, she's amazing, but also, like, kind of, like, dark, twisted, and, like, it's taking hoes out, you know?
Well, we're gonna see if she's really saying her goodbyes and, you know, if she really pops up in season 3. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
it's a cliffhanger for
she's
sure.
the one that would find a way out. But in some ways, I hope that that's the end of Sinatra because it was such a beautiful, like, I am going down with the ship. I was the mother of this house, and I am taking the ship and all its bits down,
Right.
you know?
I mean, did the finale give you closure or did it just give you more questions?
Closure. I felt
Great.
they wrapped it up storylines that I wasn't necessarily ready for them to wrap up, but they wrapped them up. I was happy about it. I felt like I got all the bits. How about you?
It wrapped up great for me and left me with a few questions, and
Mm,
there was a lot given in the end.
gifts.
So many relationships that you weren't aware of, that you found out about, and I hope there is a season 3 because I wanna see, like, what can they do next in this story,
Yeah.
you know? I mean,
It was one of those shows that I found that I saw a lot online of people day of when it comes out be like, "Oh, paradise, paradise, paradise," and I'm like, "Yes," because it was just, like, heavy, but amazing.
heavy.
Heavy. It's a heavy time, but I guess, heavy measures.
Hey, heavy metal. I mean,
Oh, I missed that show. Do you remember that show, Heavy Metal?
no.
The one on Peacock?
No.
Remember when the world was ending and there's, like, car racers and they're, like, racing around and then he gets back to San Francisco? Remember?
I'm over like,
There's so many shows to
speechless.
watch.
Heavy metal, I have not heard of that.
You did, we watched it with Matthew. Remember to have the crazy clown?
I do like that show.
It's
I know what
very
you're
good.
talking about. She just gave this, like, moan.
Yeah.
The Cocoism is just such a fun place to be, the Coco sphere, I can't get enough, and I'm just grateful for everyone who supports us, is following along, who is just coming on to be our amazing guest, and is just showing up because
Mhm.
we just wanna show up for you, and that, leads me to just our recent Monday night date night, which has just been the best, and we've talked about this before, but we're AMC members
Mhm.
and
A-list.
A-list, and we have been going to the Screen Unseen or Scream Unseen movies on Monday nights, and last week was super rad because we got to see a Scream, and again, the audience is just nobody knows what they're gonna see, so everyone is just like, "Whoa, what if" we saw a film coming out soon, if
The
not
10th
this week, the 10th,
April.
called The Hunting of Matthew Nichols,
Mm,
and I loved this screening because the director, who's also an actor in the movie, Markian Terasup, was there, and he gave a talk about the film, what it took to make it, a little snippet of kind of what it was about, and it was great to just kind of have that like whoa, he made the movie. But I did go into this movie thinking it was like a real life documentary, and then you get on this roller coaster that you cannot get off.
yeah, yep. It's giving Blair Witch, it's giving a little this, it's giving a little that. But I have to say, I was a little at first I was unsure what was going on. And then I realized that, but not all, like to me, I'm the worst because I went into fully thinking that it was a documentary and then we're going, right? And then there's a moment where things start getting real weird. And I'm just like, okay, like I have had dreams like this.
Right.
This might could be real. This is y'all's experience.
That part.
I was giving benefit of the doubt. I was like, "Okay, I've been there." And then somebody jumped out of a tree, and I was like,
Well, why do you think we are still so obsessed with the found footage fear?
I think because there's so many people that don't believe that there is life, there is, things that we can't explain out there,
Right.
and people are afraid of that. Instead of being like, "It is what it is." We are not the only, communicating keep things in this universe. And I think that it was a really big eye-opening moment of like, hey y'all, this might could happen.
Right.
This really might could happen. What do you think?
I got scared. I mean, I
Well,
like
why do you think we're
well, again, because I love the homage to the Blair Witch Project,
Mhm.
the first Blair Witch I love. It creeped me out, and you're always like looking for that feeling again. Like, is this gonna give it to me? And the movie Hunting of Matthew Nichols, it slowly started like creeping in. And yes,
Mm,
it's the found footage, and it's are there ghosts? Or like, what is there a spirit around? And then there's all these kind of things happening, and you're kind of hearing them without seeing them. Everyone on the camera is like starting to act crazy. And
mm.
then, the moment when someone says, I'm going into the woods, and if you don't see me tomorrow, call somebody, like, I mean, it's over. So Yeah, I think because if you do it well, it grabs you
Mhm.
and it snatches you up and it takes you to that place also in your head too, because A, do you want to be out in the middle of the desert in the
Mhm.
dark? I think one of my biggest fears is being out in the middle of the woods
Mm,
in the dark because
mm,
of movies like The Blair Witch Project, this movie that Markian made, The Hunting of Matthew Nichols,
mm.
and it's well done.
And I also think
It
that
gave me the creeps
the fear of being by yourself,
being by yourself.
the fear of being and confronting yourself in the dark. I think that is the fear. Yes, there are scary things out there in the world that could kill you, but I think darkness is like it really shows you part of who you are. And it's scary because not everyone wants to look at that person right in the eye.
Wow.
I mean, I'm still
So
like
deep. I
I
mean,
I was scared of the dark growing up, but I think
right.
even now, like sometimes I'm all, I ain't going in there. I'm not doing that. Like when they went into the forest, I would not do that. I was like, I'll stay in the car. I wouldn't even stay out there in the car by myself.
I know. I do wanna go camping with a group. I would never wander off alone. I would never think like, "I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back." Like, not
I did that.
that's not gonna happen. Like, for some reason, in the woods, in the dark, like, a tree branch snapping is scary for
Terrified.
some reason, and then, like, the owls and, like, this and that, but you guys check out the film. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Check it out. I wanted to
And
go
this, on their Instagram, they have like a tarot card game that came out, which I'm like, guys, like we were at the premiere, like send us the package
mark in.
because people have been getting packages, and I'm like, I want to know what's in the package,
Yeah, yeah.
But it's good, and it comes out this Friday. One more thing I wanna say about it is I love how they took this whole idea and made it really beautifully done, like, very, like, documentary where it's, like, clean and, like and really beautiful, right?
Right, right,
And then I mean, it was beautiful all the way through, but it kinda took the Blair Witch Project and kinda, like, took it and, like, cleaned it up and refined it.
right.
Because we're all obsessed with podcasts, documentary I can't even
Documentaries?
documentaries.
I love how you
We're
said
obsessed.
documentary.
You know, I'm a documentarian, darling.
I love supporting, creatives, and
Mm,
so to meet Markian, and it's like, I wanna
good
cheer
vibe.
you on, like, support the movie, I think you guys are gonna like it,
Yeah.
which brings us from, like, something that's more, like, independent, like, maybe a
Mhm.
smaller budget, to something, bananas in the world, big budget, like
Ooh,
the Ryan Gosling
massive.
film, Hail Mary,
I have
and
questions.
that movie, I don't know if you guys have seen, but that movie, it gets 2 thumbs up from me, but it also gives, like, I have good comments, and it was a bit long for me, and I found a few moments that I thought could have been edited out.
Mm,
Overall, I did really love the film. I got teared up. Felt a little couple tears coming down, and I ended up really loving, is his name Rocky? The
mhm.
alien
Uh,
and the friendship
mm.
between Rocky and Ryan Gosling, and I thought Ryan did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, I I'm one of those people that goes into this kind of movie, Hail Mary, like, kind of like wanting it to not be the hype that everyone says it is. And then when I sit there and it's like a moment, I mean, I cried 3 or 4 times. Like, not boohoo crying because when the movie does come out on my TV, I am going to watch it. I am gonna fully, because I wanted to really get into it here, but I couldn't. There's too many
Mm,
people around. There was a girl next to me eating Cheetos, which, rude.
I saw that.
But yeah, but I loved the movie. I think that we should all watch it because it's a beautiful story. I would love to have a director on to tell me about this question that I have because I feel like these movies they're trying to like do like another Barbie Oppenheimer like moment. Those movies were super long. Like, is there something out there? So if any of you know, Coconuts, Bootsy Rolls, friends of the fam, anybody, can you tell me what? So is there has something to do with like a length of a movie in terms of like that it gets more credit or something, or like it's more like because it was way too long. I agree with you,
Right.
and there was many moments of way too long.
Right. When
Yeah,
you're in outer space by yourself with an alien, you really gotta do some editing because it's just there's not enough going on.
to your point. I loved their balance going back from space to back on Earth. I thought that that was good because I don't normally like space movies. You like them, but
Right.
the solitude of them, it can be a little like, like Matthew, he went with his girlfriend, he fell asleep. We knew that. But it's like those moments where you're just like, I like the balance of Hail Mary. Like it was a nice balance. It kept me there.
Right.
And Ryan, I think he's great. Sometimes you wanna, like, find something that's like, "Oh, I think he's great." I think he seems to be very nice. He's with, that beautiful woman. God, I can't remember her name right now, but do you know who she he's
No.
with? Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. But anyways, Google it.
Well, hey, I hope you guys see it. Always let us know. And moving on, I mean, let's get into Deadlock, the series
Mm,
on Prime TV.
mm,
Season one was phenomenal,
mm.
created by the two Kates. The cast is just perfect.
Yeah.
Moving into season two, just, I sometimes you kinda go into like a second season, like, is it gonna be as good as season 1? Like,
Mm,
am I gonna love it, are they gonna do it,
mm.
And I have to say season 2,
Yeah.
to me, yes, you did. It was amazing. Yeah.
So Deadlock, the series. I also I'm so happy that it is so ridiculous in the way that, like, the language is, like, just dense and things that you don't really get to hear. I mean, I don't hear this kind of stuff on television. I don't see this kind of interaction with, like, vulgar and, like, but, like, with this dark comedy and, like, it was just so good. And again, from season 1 to season 2, there was so much juice and grit that you just wanted to, like, laugh and then question your laugh and then then keep watching and then you're like, wow, did they really just say that?
Right.
Constantly. And yeah, I mean, if you had to pick one, which one was your favorite season?
Okay, I have to be honest.
I can't wait.
My favorite season, and it's season 1, because
Mm,
season 1, when that's the reason that I fell in love,
mm,
I there's no replacing that. So
mhm,
it was season 1 that made me fall in love with the show, the storyline, the cast, that dropped me into season 2.
mm,
What I love about season 1 is the town of Deadlock in Tasmania, and the town of Deadlock itself. It was just adorable, darling, so much drama. This little tight community of kind of like artists.
like people living off of the grid a little bit, like kind of like Joshua Tree.
Totally.
Give me that.
And beautiful and
Yeah.
just stunningly beautiful, where like I wanted to move there. I
Mm,
mean, so it was beautifully just filmed, and it was a little dark too, like just this ocean, and like again in like the forest, and just like it was a gorgeous setting. So
mm.
that's my pick.
I love that.
What's yours?
I love that you said, like, the relationship building because that's, like, they really built us up in that 1st season, and there were some characters that, like, we had to say goodbye to go to season 2, which I was a little bit sad about, but I have to say, like, it's kind of like I'm being gooped a bit, I'm a bit tied up
Mm,
because I really love the transition and from season 1 of Deadlock to season 2 of Deadlock. I love the transition. But if I had to pick a moment that I loved I loved Kath in season 1 because she was, like, showing, like, who she like, the wildness of who she was, and then season 2, it kind of, like, still wild, but, like, a little bit more, like, observant.
right.
Instead of being a little bit more, like, busy, she was more like, "Okay, I'm watching a little bit."
Right. I mean, season 1 with the relationship of Kath and Dulcie,
Mm,
it was in the end, it was a little sad because they were breaking up,
mm,
like, Kath wanted to break up with Dulcie because Dulcie was just I mean, she's trying to solve this murder, there's a
mm,
serial killer out there, and Kath had enough. So she, wanted to break up with her, and that was sad. But, what I love is just the queer theme of the story, where
mm,
it's just really beautifully done, and they're just living their lives,
yeah,
doing whatever they're doing. But Kate Box plays Dulcie,
mm,
and then the wild and crazy detective Eddie, played by Madeline Sami. It's just like
Dense.
the comedy will make your mind explode because, I wanna be saying these words all day, and
Mm.
they might be a little inappropriate.
This is safe
I'm
space.
saying them in my head,
Mm.
you know?
What was your favorite line of the show that you can think of that comes to your head right now? Because the Cocoa Puffs, Bootsy Rolls, you can handle a little grit.
I mean,
Well, you can't say the word, but you can say CUNT.
yeah, I mean, everybody is in the
Yeah,
show, and the word is probably in every sentence of the script.
yeah.
So it's like,
See you
and
next
I've never
Tuesday.
seen a show like that
Yeah.
that has this in it. So
And I love how you talked about the queer representation and like the also like, the it being a women created show. Like that brings us back to like our work and all the amazing women that we work with, that we get to like create stuff with. It's like another amazing queer situation that is like told so well. It makes you want to be a part of it. It also makes you like sad when it ends because you're like, these are the stories I wanna hear. And I am look forward to what's next. I look forward to, like, all of it.
so do I. I mean,
The indigenous representation of, like, these stories of these moments of, like, people really being vulnerable, telling their stories in a way that is there's comedy, but then this very heaviness in it too that I it's kinda what we need right now because the world is so heavy that it's, like, dark, but we're laughing at the same time. We're laughing through the darkness.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Deadlock, man.
The Land in Deadlock feels like a character, not just a backdrop. And I think
Period.
that's what makes it so special because whether you love season 2 or whatever one you love best, the um the connection to the people that are from there is just really beautiful and well done. And lucky for us, we were able to speak with Kat, the amazing
Alicia.
Alicia Gardner.
Yeah.
I mean, and you guys I'm speechless. I'm just so
Honored.
honored and grateful to have had this interview with her today. And I'm so excited for you all to see. But she really, really led us into, yes, the fun of it all, but really the importance of representing the people and how production, the two Kates really made that a part of filming this show.
In the interview, I'll say one little bit that I loved. She was like, they made it a point that the people that were involved in Deadlock, the series, that they are kind people. And I was just like, it's to lead with that. I'm just like, girl, and to lead with that and then create that madness, perfection.
I love it. I
Yeah.
mean, yes,
Yes. So,
Kate McCartney, Kate
yeah.
McLennan, you've created the best, most fun show to watch. Hey, I think we're starting a campaign for season 3, so
Mhm. And
y'all need to get ready.
next week, the episode with Alicia Gardner will be out. We get into it deep, we go into all the things, but I think right now, before we go too far into this episode, let's take a moment. Let's breathe. Like with intention,
Subscribe,
comment with love,
tell a friend.
subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, and just come join the party because we're crazy. We're filled with all the right things.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank
Yeah.
you for subscribing. Thank you for all the Coco mail being
Mm-hmm.
sent. Again, like,
Funny.
subscribe, all the things, Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
On all the platforms that you get your podcast. So we'll just say it one more time. Alicia, next week from Deadlock. She will be here.
She said something, and we both just looked at each other, and
Which,
I was like,
oh, zip it. Are you going to say it or are you going to say it?
I'm not. I'm gonna.
Oh my God. Are you going to say it? Or are you going to slay it? Anywho, so I have to bring up some kind of sad news because, who lives rent free up in this
Oh
podcast?
my God, Nicole Kidman.
INS was canceled. I have to say, but also we're like, you know what? All these actors are paid, honey. They are paid busy. And Nicole, Scarpetta is the vibe. And I'm sure you have 20 other things that are right around the corner.
Hey, there could be a moment of like, oh, darn, it got canceled. But all I can say in a positive way is that I have 2 amazing seasons that I love. The Lioness is one of my favorite shows,
Yeah.
and both seasons killed it. I have that, and if they don't come back for season 3, that's fine because Nicole, she's not out of work.
Mhm.
But hey, It was a good ride.
Yeah, but I would say my favorite season was the first season
Mine too.
because the characters in that one, man, we don't have time for that today, but we can unpack Lioness another day.
Let's do that. I mean, let's move into
What are we moving into?
the amazing
Oh,
interview with Jen Shah on
ooh.
for People magazine or people.com,
Mm.
people, for people. And that was just a really hey, I'm so happy Jen is back home with her family. I have not caught up with her. I do know her, her, and
Mm.
she
Jinso, we're happy for
Jen
you.
Shah, love you. I'm so happy you're home.
Keep doing it,
I
you know?
and keep telling your truth. I mean, she, revealed life in prison,
Mm,
how it felt,
mm,
what it meant to be away from her family, the things that she had to do there, the friends that she made. And, it did not sound fun. And of course it wasn't. She's really remorseful for what took place that got her there. And I'm so proud of you, Jen, for just being in that place in
mm.
your life. And I was just like gagging with some of the
Yeah,
interview clip. I mean, when she said her roommates were named Pebbles and Giggles, I about fainted.
but also, like, it's very Jen Shah.
Of course.
I was like, "Did y'all chat? Did y'all, like did you give them nicknames?" Whatever the case is. I when you make a mistake and you show up like that, yes, it will still follow you, but you can make a change. I feel like Jen Shah is gonna be on that road. Her redemption era.
Her redemption era, like,
People make mistakes.
let's go, you know?
But also, she said when they talked about the black eye, she was like, "Heather Gay, I'm calling you, girl." I was like, "Can we get Andy? Can we get that call on like recorded?" She called Mary because Mary lost her son. You know, that's the right thing to do.
Let's keep it going,
Keep
right?
it cute.
Keep it going. Pebbles, Giggles.
Miss Jen Shaw.
It's Jen Shah. I mean, just hearing the bonding of her relationship with Elizabeth Holmes,
Mm.
over poop duty. I had never heard a story like that before in my life. And so I lots of visuals coming through, lots of description.
So you
Jen and Elizabeth Holmes, they were on poop duty and they had to clean. They were in charge of this one bathroom, and that was the work that had to be done.
I mean, it is work. It is, when you don't have a housekeeper and shit goes down, you gotta clean it up.
But like you said,
Humbling.
it's humbling. It's very Jen. Jen, we'd had the most fun conversations with
Yeah.
Jen, and I'll never forget them. So
Mm.
whether we were on a FaceTime, if we were just catching up on Salt Lake City Housewives and the things that she was going to. We chatted for a moment about her coming on our reality show, Blowing LA, and we wanted to do a scene together, but there was too much going on
Yeah.
for her with what she was going through. So we never did that, but we had so many fun conversations. So love you so much, Jen. But
Can't wait to have you on the podcast, Jen
yeah,
Shaw.
the last tip that I blew me away too
Oh,
was that she was really, in prison talking about her skincare routine and how that was very important to her. And what really saved her and really kept her, that fresh was she made up her cocktail that impressed all the mates, the cellmates there, because they
mm,
all took it from her. But hemorrhoid pads. Did I say that? Hemorrhoid pads and the prison
mm,
soap was the little cocktail to keep that skin looking fresh.
mm.
And the reason that she was using the hemorrhoid pads is because they have witch hazel in them. So that was her astringent for her skincare. So
I mean, I know a few things about hemorrhoid cream on your eyelids, so that's a good one.
Jen, she's a little wizard. She will figure it out and
You've
yeah,
been through it.
take these tips. I mean,
Yes.
we could all have skincare now.
It was what you call the hemorrhoid pad?
Hemorrhoid pads.
Mm,
Yes.
I have to try it out.
So at end, I mean, this is the last thing I'm going to say about
Is
Jen
it?
because I
I love her.
She bought all the hairspray because for some reason she had this fear in her that they would run out of hairspray like in the stock room or whatever.
Yeah.
So she stocked up on the hairspray. She probably had the most hairspray in, in prison, and she kept buying it because she didn't want them to run out. And one day her husband coach was like, "Jen, you need to buy food and like stop. You have enough hairspray, you have enough hemorrhoid pads, but like you need to buy food." Jen, I mean, I know
I don't
her.
I
I mean,
mean
of course she bought all the hairspray.
I
That's my
mean,
girl. That's
she
my
was
girl.
like, the looks that I saw her in the yard, she had, like, some cute space buns because she has curly hair.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she was not trying to get caught by paparazzi with no crazy hair. She's, not doing it today. She's "I could lose a few pounds, I'm fine."
Yes.
So, respect on the mother.
Hey, I mean, we will connect with Jen soon,
Yeah.
so let's put a pin in that.
Oh my god, I was just thinking that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see the Easter Bunny this weekend?
I did. That's such a big it's so interesting, like, I never really um, celebrated Easter like as an adult, right? Except like, bunnies on the bayou in Houston or like, really ratchet things, you know? But like it's funny like having a kid, it's like it's a thing. It's important to like, give them a little something that they like. But it's spending Easter with your mom, it was like a vibe. When we are at his mom's house, we are like one with the couch, we're watching TVs, she's cooking amazing food, we're having amazing chat, we're just chilling. My hair snatched back.
Yes, it's like you don't wanna leave.
She lives in the desert, it's just a vibe, and when you're out there, it's just like you and the stars,
Yes.
and the Milky Ways.
I mean, you're getting the award for the, overall father award
Oh, you think
because yes, Coco is so sweet. And you guys all know that, but he made a point to get Matthew his Easter basket. And yes, our son is 15, but they're never too old to enjoy.
he's a peep queen.
He loved his peep and he
And
got
they had this cute little, like, Pooh Bear, Tigger, basket, and I was like, "You know what? If I get up."
so cute.
Yeah.
He's so happy, so surprised. I love
And
that
Peeps
you thought of that.
yeah,
It was a great idea.
Peeps have really come a long way. I mean, there's Pop-Tart flavors, candy cane flavors, there's
Right.
candy I'm like, "I'll get them all."
Right.
Yeah. How was Easter for you?
Easter for me was sweet. Family dinners, and again, like, sometimes there can be, for me, like some sort of I don't maybe it is fear, like, there's something in this mirror that
Mm,
makes me uncomfortable sometimes, but I can have that feeling, and then I can arrive and be in the environment and at the same time also feel joy, like feel comfort. And again, it's like whatever my mind is telling me, I just need to walk in. And I was so happy that I did that because I got to see, my nephew, my sister, my nieces, and I got to just have a really nice dinner with my mom and everybody. And when I was sitting there, I was like, I'm so happy to be here.
mm.
Like it's all good and it's all loving. So
I'm really happy
I'll
you did that.
yeah, and always something that when you think you just don't know, and for
Mhm,
me, it's like I always have to like just I need to like step out of what's getting in the way and just do it. So
mhm,
yeah, I did stop and see my dad, and that is a whole nother story. It was good to tell him I love him and
mhm.
say hello, give him a hug, see my little brother and sisters and my stepmom, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, and again, I went in peace, went in, just from a good space. Yeah, I'm
Mm,
gonna talk to my sponsor about it because I'm excited to share that with him.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep, you did that.
Right. I mean, so what do you want to talk about your birthday month? It's like, what does that mean to
Mm.
you? Like, how are you feeling? I feel like every day is a celebration leading up to the 23rd of April.
I think that I know that this is a big year. Every year is a big year. Let's start there. But this year specifically, I find myself looking back on my past and then looking forward and really feeling like I'm in the best version of myself. It's my fears, the things that I don't want to look like they're staring at me. So I gotta stare back at you because there's I don't want to live in that space anymore. I want to show up. I want to take time for myself.
Mm.
I want to really have that balance for myself because then I can really be there for everyone else. But now I know. I feel like it took me a long time to like actively do the things that I know that I need as they happen and stand my respect myself enough to do the things and don't do the things that I don't want to do without any heaviness or like regret because that's what I need at that moment, you know?
I like how you said
So
that.
that's what 36
I
means.
like I like this era that you're in, that you're,
In
you
us,
know,
yeah, we're
finding comfort, happiness, you're living your best creative life, you're the best dad in the world, you're the best partner anyone could ever have. But so I'm so happy for you. And
thank you.
we're gonna end this episode with an happy birthday
Thank you.
from all the Bootsy Rolls and Coco Puffs.
Thank you.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But we'll close out this episode with a little hair snatch up. And, this month, another thing to follow, etc. Journal. It's a bi-yearly, I believe, publication in print. And it's a really beautiful fashion journal that we're going to be a part of this month.
Yeah.
And we shot with Patricia Velasquez last year, and it's been something we've been waiting to see.
I'm
A
excited.
little bit more about that.
Just excited, etc. is like it's a really dope book that they're putting together. And I'm really excited to see because you do the work and then you then have to wait for the work to then come out. And I'm excited to see what they put together because Patricia killed it. Miss Patricia Velasquez killed it. And everyone that worked on that shoot killed it. And I'm just all of us, I'm really honored to be a part of that team. And yeah, I'm excited to see that. So that brings us to let's get a little into it because Miss Cardi B,
Let's close it all the way down.
we're closing it down
It can only be closed with this specific human.
because the girl knows what she's doing. Have you seen the stuff that's coming out?
I've seen the product. I've seen
What is it called again?
Good Hair.
Good Hair.
AB. I believe the packaging is this like cool like green. And there's a lot of treatments. There's a whole line of good hair created by the one and only Cardi B. I'm dying to try it.
I'm dying to try it, and I'm also like ready for y'all to send me the box because I need the inches that the products that she's been developing helped her hair grow. Because I have been watching. I'm like, besides avocado and mayonnaise, what else are we using? Is there a peptide? I want to know. Look at this hair, honey. She needs more. She's down to here, but now she's clipped up. So Miss Cardi B, good hair. Send it our way.
Hey, I'm so excited to see these products. I mean, I'm glad Cardi's released her potions, her secrets into these bottles that we can all use on our heads.
Yeah.
Good hair.
I respect it too.
I respect it.
Because she's like doing it like in a way that's like she brings it back to like I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to the people that follow me, the people that support me. I'm having those conversations. That's how she's doing it. Like the videos, I'm like, she's on tour, like giving us it. And I'm like, that's the marketing we want to see. We want to still see your life,
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about someone that doesn't, show us their life. But Cardi, you are doing it. I'm proud of you. Keep on killing it.
Little Miss Drama Tour.
Stay busy, mama.
I'm here for it. I love you, Cardi B.
I love you, boo.
Good hair. I love you, Coco.
You are too many things for me.
My God. I mean, I am too many things.
You sure?
I get to be too many things with you.
Did you get a little nervous on that one? So let's be
I didn't.
too many things.
Hey, let's be too many things.
Together. Take a moment. Let's breathe. Like with intention.
Subscribe.
Comment with love.
Tell a friend.
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Instagram. And just come join the party because we're crazy. we're filled with all the right things.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank
Yeah.
you for subscribing. Thank you for all the Coco mail being
Mhm.
sent. Again, like,
Okay.
subscribe, all the things, Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
On all the
All
platforms
the
that you get
ones.
your podcast.